Good morning, everyone out there, and welcome to your yoga practice today. And today, in keeping with what we've started, it's going to be a little bit shorter, not our hour length, around 30 minutes or so of yoga, strength, and core. Yeah, so short and spicy and a little sweet. That's what we got today. So grab whatever accoutrements you might need. I always like to have a couple blocks. You never know how your body's going to feel or respond in any of the poses or postures. So it's always good to have a little prop or assistance available and at the ready in case you might need it. So have what you might need at the ready, and let's get started. To the mat. All right, let's start standing. We're going to take, inhale, bring the arms up, lift the heels. On the exhale, sit the hips back, sweep the arms to the right. Inhale, lifting and lengthening back up. And exhale, arms sweep to the left. Moving with the breath at your own pace. Nice and steady. Make sure that the hips stay facing forward as you sweep your arms to the side. We have a tendency to want to do this. Keep it level. You don't have to sit back very far into that squat. It doesn't have to be deep. Just sending the hips back just enough. Let's get one more to each side. Now we're going to inhale back up. And exhale, float back down, arms to the sides. And we'll do just that. Inhaling up, arms up, heels up. Exhale, coming down. 3 more. Let's do some nice big arm circles going forward. And going back. And let's shake it out, let everything be loose. And back to center. Right, we're going to widen that stance a little bit. Kind of sway or rock side to side. Just kind of find your center. Root yourself to the ground. Get your balance. And we're going to inhale, send those hips back. Exhale, come up. Bring that knee up, out to the side. We're opening the hip. Inhale down. Exhale. The other side. With a breath. Nice and steady. Don't rush. This is an exercise people tend to do maybe a little quicker than they should. They pop right up into that single leg stance. But in doing so, they avoid that muscular balance component, the stability component. And that's what we really want to get to. Speed. Increased speed is a compensation for the fact that we can't control our movement. We want to control our movement. One more time each side. Bring it back down. And back up to standing. Alright, let's stretch the sides out a little bit. Inhale, right foot behind, right arm up. Pull it side apart. Exhale back to center. And then the left. With the breath. Remember, you can bend that front knee whatever amount is comfortable. One more time each side. And right back to center. Switch perspectives. Inhale the arms up. And on the exhale, nice flat back hinge to forward fold. Bend the knees whatever amount. Remember, this is not forward fold. This is not helping us do anything. Bend the knees, engage the abdomen, lift the sits bones, lengthen the spine. Now we're talking. All right, let's inhale, reverse that hinge back up. And exhale, right back down with the breath. This next time we get to our forward fold, we're going to hold it there. And while you're here, if you want to move the hips side to side a little, stretch it out a little more. Bend and straighten the knees a few times. Lift the toes, lift the heels. Grab hold of your toes, wiggle them around, which I highly encourage if you're really tight, the backs of the legs. If any part of your posterior side, your neck, back, shoulders are tight, get those toes a wiggle. It's all connected, and that will help loosen things up along that entire chain. All right, let's take it down to a little forearm plank. Elbows under the shoulders, shoulder width apart, palms down, fingers spread wide. And breathing nice and steady. Don't collapse into those joints. Remember, whoosh. Press down into that mat and lift up and away. Now lower all the way down. On an inhale, let's come up into our little baby cobra. Shoulder blades down and back so the chest is open. Spine up tall. Release down. And let's come right back up into that little forearm plank. If you want to take a little further here, you can kind of press forward and back. Don't let the hips drop. Keep the form. Doesn't have to be a lot. It's not a big aggressive movement. Just a little bit. You can keep holding that plank right where you were. A little bit longer. And release. Bring the arms to the side. And think lengthening the spine forward. Then lift the head, chest, and shoulders. Arms behind. Use those back muscles. And release back down. And we're going to come up to all fours. Knees under the hips, hip width apart. Hands under the shoulders, shoulder width apart. It's easier to use fists or to roll up your mat or place a rolled up blanket underneath your wrists so that we increase the angle so you're not getting that pressure. You can do that as well. Alright, so we're here. Let's make sure we got our spine nice and level. We're not sinking down. We're not excessively pressing up. We're not doing cat-cow here. Nice and level in our tabletop. Slide that right foot back. Feel the quad engage. Start to feel the engagement of the abdomen on your right side. And then give it just a little lift. Not dumping into the left hip. And we'll slide that knee right back down. And then the left foot slides back. Quad engages. We start to feel the abdomen engage. And then as we're ready, willing, and able, give it just a little lift. Not a lot. Doesn't have to be a lot. We want to keep our spinal alignment. Sometimes we lift too much, we dip down. We don't want to be crushing our vertebrae like that. And left knee slides back down. Both hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Flip the toes under. And we're just going to lift the knees. Knees come down, toes flip under. Start to press the hips back. Keeping the spine long. We're not coming into child's pose here. You don't want to tuck under. Keep it long, keep it long. Right back to all fours. And we're going to transition into a down dog. You want to paddle the legs a little bit. Lengthen things a little bit more. You can do that. And let's inhale, right foot up. Exhale, bring it back down. And then the left. With the breath. Trying to get a little more length each time. One more each side. And exhale, shift to plank. And we'll lower all the way down. And on an inhale, come up either into our cobra or all the way into up dog. On an exhale, right back to our down dog. Now we're going to take it to seated. We're going to have a wide, bring those heels out wide here. Knees down, toes up. And do a nice little core exercise. So here we go. We're going to roll it on back. And as we exhale, come up, reach for the right. Inhale back down. Exhale, reaching for the left. And back down. With the breath, trying to keep our feet from lifting off the floor. Use just those abdominals. Added bonuses each time we're stretching a little bit more. And resist the urge to throw yourself up. It gets tough. I know. Sometimes I want to do that too. Let's get each side one more time. One. One. Take it all the way back. Migrating backwards. Recenter ourselves. I want to bring those legs up. Point and flex, move around a little bit. Stretch things out. Arms out in a T. Make sure we have a nice neutral spine so we're not pressing down or arching up. Maintaining neutral. Inhale, let the heels fall out to the sides. Exhale, bring them back together with the breath. You should start to feel maybe those obliques, your side abdominals, doing a little work. Yes, our inner thigh muscles are stretching and working. But in order to keep our neutral spine and allow the legs to move the way they are, those obliques in our abdomen have to be constantly firing. Keep everything working properly. Let's do a few more. Two more. Let those feet come down. Nice and flat, about hip width apart. Let's lift the hips up into a bridge. Arms at our sides. Make sure it's the glutes doing the work, not just the hammies. So if you have to give them that little tap to make sure they're turning on, please do so. And hips come back down. Bring those legs back up, arms up. And we're going to lift up, keep the back of the neck long. Reach over to our right, so lifting up and over. Inhale the right foot down. Exhale, bring it up with the breath. Using just those abdominals. That's what we want doing the work. One more on this side. Right up and over to the other side. Here we go. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, pull it back up. This one. Bring it up. Lift up to the ceiling as best you can. Hold it. Hold it. And release. All right. Arms back out in a T. Head and shoulders stay down. Keep that upper body relaxed as we do this. Legs coming back up as straight as you can make them. Now resist the urge right now to pull them in. Just turned off our core by doing that. Keep them lined up. Inhale. Lower that right leg down. Hold it. Only as far as you can. Maintaining spinal alignment. So for some of us, maybe that's here. And that's okay. Breathe deeply and evenly. Relax your face. Your face isn't holding your leg. Bring that right one back up. And now that left one goes down. If you have to stop and take a quick break, do that by all means. And then just pop right back up into it. Do what you can as you can. And each time you do a little more, you get a little better. And bring that left leg back up. Bend the knees. Folding over the hips. Maybe you're feeling that right in your abdomen, like I am right now. Let's inhale, knees down to the right. Exhale back up to center and then to the left. Two more each side. Back to center. All right, knees up over the hips again. I know we're not done yet. Now there's a couple different ways to do this. First way is inhale, tap a foot down, exhale back up, alternating, keeping neutral spine, just the abdominals doing the work. If that's not so bad, you can do both at the same time. But please only do that if you can keep your spine neutral. If bringing your feet down means you arch up or you have to press down and you can't maintain neutral, stick with progression A for now. With the breath, keep everything controlled. Let's do two more. If you're doing one side at a time, that's one more each leg. One and two. Feet flat. Lift those hips up into our bridge again. Lower back down. We're going to take happy baby. Tailbone is down. Head and shoulders are down. Your entire back body should be in contact with the floor. We're going to take that left knee, tuck it under the right, grab hold of opposite feet, and gently, as it's comfortable, apply a little pressure for our reclined or Supta Gomukhasana, reclined cow face pose. Release back to our happy baby. Now we'll take right under the left. Grab those feet and apply pressure as is comfortable. Release back to our happy baby one last time. Release the left, let that foot come down flat. Hook that big toe. And then begin to straighten that leg as much as you can, keeping that right shoulder down and your head down. Obviously, I can't extend my knee all the way here. My body doesn't allow that. So this is where I'm at. I'm still pressing the heel up. My quad is still acting. I'm getting nice stretching and lengthening engagement through the back side. Release that right. That one comes flat. Now we're going to hook the big toe on the left. Same thing here. We're not pulling. We just got contact between the finger and toes. And we're letting our leg muscles do the work. And release. Let's extend those legs out. Give them a little shake. Release. Bring the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. Nice big deep inhale. Gathering up all your tension. Flex all your muscles. Make a face. Hold it. Hold everything. Exhale. And release. Let it all go. Give your arms to your sides. And take Shavasana. Now let's roll it over onto our right or left side. 2 fetal pose. Let's press it back up to seated. Up nice and tall. Let everything kind of shake out. Be nice and loose. Stretch the neck. All right. Inhale, lengthen those arms up. And on the exhale, release to the heart center. Namaste. You and I'll go take on the rest of your week. Yes, it's going to be sunny and nice. Gosh darn, it's going to be sunny and nice. All right. Boom. Bam. Great job out there today, team. And I'll see you next week for the next one.